Welcome, my friend, to Hello Main Street, where we talk about thought-provoking tips, tricks, and ideas for fellow entrepreneurs just like you. And I am your host, Monica Sanchez, and please help me to welcome Miss Jessica Vidican-Neisius. Vidicanus to the stage here. She is the director of the Washington Women's Business Center at Business Impact Northwest. Did I get that correct, Jessica?
Yes, that's correct.
Wonderful. Well, welcome. I know I've had you on once before. So give everybody just a little glimpse of what Women's Business Center does or the Business Impact Northwest.
Yeah, Washington Women's Business Center. We provide one-on-one free business coaching, as well as low and no cost classes, webinars, and other sessions to help support business owners across the state. And we are part of the network of women's business centers who are all resource partners of the SBA.
Yeah. And that is wonderful. I love that there's some collaboration there. It's not just you guys as a standalone, but something that you do together. So I really do appreciate that. Now, anybody, just so if people are clear on what you guys offer, you do not have to be certified in order to attend any of your events or be a part of any online services that you guys offer. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Our
Okay.
services are open to all. And if you would like to be a client, you can apply on our website. There's a very simple application. It's at no cost to you. And it just captures demographic information that we use in our reporting on our federal grants.
Yeah, great. That's wonderful. I just want people to know that because some people think, oh, there's a barrier there, so I'm not going to continue because for somebody else, right? So I want everyone to know that.
Yeah.
So we had talked, you came to Yakima, so thank you so much for coming into town. You got to meet some business owners here, which was wonderful. You got to meet the new CEO of the Yakima Chamber, so that was great. And you had mentioned to me about PPP loan forgiveness. And if anybody has any PPP loan, they should do that soon. Otherwise, they will have to pay it in full. So tell us a little bit more about that because that really intrigued me, and I want people to know what to do or where to go.
Yeah. Yeah. So the SBA in partnership with Treasury is trying to get those PPP loans that can be forgiven. They had extended the deadline. Originally, it had been in early March to finish
Okay.
your PPP application for forgiveness, but they have a new forgiveness portal. And I will
Wonderful.
drop that link in the chat here.
Okay, great.
And
And I'll
so,
grab it and I will put it in
yeah,
here.
perfect. And so they really want to get as many people who can get their PPP loans forgiven. Because what's going on now is a lot of people who maybe didn't know that it was a loan unless they got it forgiven are finding themselves in default. And nobody wants to be in default with the Treasury Department. So you want to go to that portal and find out the steps you need to take to get that loan forgiven, or at least get yourself on good standing if it's not a loan that you can get forgiven. So if you received a paycheck protection plan loan for under 100,000, and if you haven't applied for forgiveness or made up-to-date payments on your loan, now's the time to act. You may still
Okay.
be able to apply for that loan forgiveness at their SBA Direct Forgiveness portal.
I
And
love
I
that.
also have a link for the step-by-step guide to using the portal, and I'll drop that in the chat as well.
Okay, sounds good. And then what I will do is sometimes this may be a little longer than what people can type out. So I will also put it in the description as well so
There
they
we
can
go.
gather it from there. So, well, that's
Yeah.
great. And I really appreciate that. So when is it going to be too late for them to apply for the loan forgiveness? Because I'm sure there's going to be a cutoff time.
Right. So they have kept the door open for people in order
Okay.
to get the forgiveness for as long as they possibly can. And if you make the effort to reach out and ask them if you can still get forgiveness, chances are good at this stage of the game, you may still be able to get it. If you
Okay.
wait much longer, it could be a problem. But they're not trying to get you. They would like to forgive this. So
Sure.
make the effort.
Absolutely.
They also have some virtual times available. And we've got one left on Wednesday, April 24th.
Okay.
They have a virtual
Wonderful.
office hours on PPP forgiveness question and answers. So
Perfect.
clearly, if they're still taking Q&A at this late date, chances are you can probably still get that forgiven.
Sure, that's wonderful. And I also put your information down below here. Then that way, if someone's like, "Oh, I didn't capture all of that, but I still had more questions," they can utilize you as a resource and contact you via email. So that would be wonderful.
Absolutely. Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
I'm
that is
happy to
great.
put you in connection with the correct people.
Yeah, and it sounds like you collaborate a lot with SBA.
Yeah, as a resource partner of the SBA, we're in constant communication with them. We're always at their monthly events, their weekly technical assistant
Great.
meetings, and so yeah, we have a good relationship with the Seattle District Office.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. And I'm going to kind of pivot a little bit here. What I love is I know that you were a business owner as well. And so there's oftentimes when we are working with people who are in a nonprofit or a government entity, and they may not be that, may not have had the entrepreneurial experience. So I like that you get it. You know, you understand, especially when they have multiple businesses, right? So I love being able to showcase that people you walk the walk and talk the talk. So I really love that about you because you're like, yes, I'm down that road too. You know, I can identify with that. But let's talk briefly about you are going to be having an upcoming event, the Celebrating Dreams. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, Celebrating Dreams is a fabulous event. We put it on annually. This year it's May 23rd. We'll be hosting it at Daybreak Star Indian Cultural Center in Discovery Park here in Seattle. And it's a showcase that honors women owned small businesses. So this year we have 50 women owned small businesses who will be present and will be sharing their business with the public at our event. And it's a very celebratory event. There'll be food trucks, there'll be an open bar. We'll also have resource partners from SBA, public libraries, and other community organizations to connect our showcases and our clients with the resources available to support their business and help them thrive. I love this event because it really brings people together from across the ecosystem of small business. And it really shows our entrepreneurs how much we care about them and how much we celebrate their success. It's hard work being an entrepreneur. And so being able to give them a moment to like bask in the glow of their
Yeah.
achievements is really beautiful.
Yeah.
With Celebrating Dreams as well, we have a lot of very brand new businesses or small businesses that are just getting started, and other businesses that are more established as well. And so it's nice for them to see each other and encourage each other. One
Yeah.
of our special events that we're doing this year at Celebrating Dreams is I have a professional headshot company coming,
Oh,
a
great.
photographer, and
Yeah.
a glamour station. And so the showcases will be allowed to get a professional headshot done
Good.
that they can use for either their LinkedIn, their website, other marketing purposes. Because a lot of times we're asked for a headshot. Do you have a
Yeah.
headshot? We want to
Yeah.
put it on this, or put it on that. We need it for your media and your social media, your website. So having that is a wonderful, wonderful tool for them to have in their kit. And we're also going to provide complimentary headshots for attendees of the events while supplies
Wonderful.
last.
Hmm.
I have about 100 spaces, 110 spaces available for attendees to also get their headshot done.
Yeah.
So if you're a new entrepreneur, you're curious about getting into business, you can come to the event, meet resource partners, see what actual women business owners are doing, get your own professional headshot to
Sure.
promote your own business idea and get that leg up.
Yeah. I love that, Jessica. Thank you so much for sharing all of this. And I am going to
And
put your
tickets are
information
on
down below.
sale for
So
attendees. And I
say
will
that
also
again.
drop that in the chat. So if you're in the
Okay.
Seattle area or you don't mind making the trip, come on out and join us. It's a really fun event. You'll be well fed, you'll be well entertained. We have over 30 networking bingo prizes that have been
Oh,
donated by
wow.
the showcases. So
Okay.
it's not one of those networking bingos where there's like two prizes and then the game's over, you know,
Right.
that kind of stuff. We're going to keep playing till all the prizes are gone.
I love that. I love that. That's great. And it's always nice. I always say we're better together than we are apart. And really being able to be around other entrepreneurs, it really does fill up your cup, or even like to brainstorm or find some synergy with somebody else. Like, oh, if we collaborate, this is how much further we can all go together, right? So I love this, and that's why I wanted you to share the information. So thank you so much, Jessica. Again, if people have questions in regards to either the PPP loan forgiveness or that they want to know more about the Celebrating Dreams 2024, her information is below. And then I will also put the links in the description of this podcast. So thank you so much, Jessica. You have a wonderful day. Thanks for being on here with me, as always. And I love the information you bring to us. And just what is one takeaway you want someone to get out of this conversation?
I would say the one takeaway from this particular conversation is don't be afraid to ask for what you need. Whether you
Oh,
need PPP forgiveness, whether you need to celebrate your success,
yeah,
ask for it. Ask for what you
yeah,
need because by asking, it's more possible than if you don't ask. If you don't ask, people don't know
yeah,
how to help you or that you need help. So be brave and make the
yeah.
ask.
And I love that, because I think often us as entrepreneurs, we're afraid to ask for help. We may think, oh, it just shows a sign of weakness or anything, but actually, no. If somebody could actually help you and take something off of your plate, you can just go that much further. I love that. So thank you so much.
Mhm.
If you're looking to connect with me, feel free to contact me on my LinkedIn, Monica Sanchez B2B. And as always, share this information out there with other entrepreneurs. It just helps us all to level up. And because, as you know,